So we're Onio from Norway. What we're building, it's ultra low power technology, so a microcontroller with a Bluetooth radio and a very powerful power management unit to enable applications like from energy harvesting. So you can harvest energy from small solar cells or from radio waves around, from Wi-Fi routers or cellular phone towers that are everywhere nowadays, and turn it into enough electrical current to run electronics for small devices. This one, for instance, is temperature and humidity sensor running from a solar cell and sending every 30 seconds Bluetooth data to the tablet there, a solar-powered keyboard, for instance. The keyboard runs directly from the solar cell here on top. The solar cell is made by one of our dear partners from Sweden called Exeger. And basically it's a one-chip solution with a solar cell. It can run directly. We can also run from batteries and extend the battery life quite significantly. We're comfortable working down from 1 volt, so this is a 1.5 volt coin cell powering a smart button. So we had our Series A round last year, so we have, in terms of technology maturity, so far we've been developing the core technology for the microchip. We're in volume production now and qualifying the first deliveries of chips in volumes for our first customers. So first products with our chip will be out in the market from Q4 this year. We got 2 new VCs on board for a total of 5 million euros. Mm-hmm. The partnership with the EIC started already in 2020. So that's when we got our EIC Accelerator grant. And we were, on top of that, we were awarded some funds in equity from the EIC fund. That was instrumental in enabling us to do the first prototype rounds and iterate our technology to the stage in which we are now, and also to get further funding after those processes. So next is we're onboarding new customers, new applications. We want to find good partners, good customers to together with us industrialize this type of products or any other type of IoT devices, reduce the amount of disposable batteries that are used in small electronics. That's our first mission.
So we're a Finnish biorefining company utilizing side streams from either agriculture or industry to produce multifunctional biopolymers. We are at the Series A, B in between. We are a 10-year-old company and the EIC came in the picture for
2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now we are building our first commercial biorefinery, which we'll be launching in a couple of months.
So these multifunctional biopolymers can be used in many applications, and today we have brought us some cosmetic applications.
What is next for your company? Like
scaling.
Okay, so you scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to produce the multifunctional biopolymers in industrial scale.
So we are a Belgian company. We are building a lot of things. Our grand vision is to contribute to physical AI advancement from 2 sides. So on one side, we are developing an innovative perception technology to supply physical AI with better perception so they can better navigate and understand the world. And on another side, we're aiming to provide better data to train physical AI, because right now it's mostly trained on either synthetic or genetic data. What you see here is our 3D sensing demo. The first part, the perception part I was talking about. So this is our own proprietary 3D perception technology, which is called SPAS, Single Photon Active Event Sensor. And how it works is that the laser beam, starting from here, scans the scene, and the optical sensor inside perceives the location of the laser dot at any given moment, and triangulates and reconstructs the scene in 3D. So it's live, you can see my hand here. We're also working on eye tracking technology with the same sensor, so we can in the future integrate them into our smart glasses as well. And right now we're targeting robotic markets, so with our LyraCam going into mass production and available next year, beginning of next year for robotic markets. And then of course after that we will go into XR to integrate, miniaturize and integrate our technologies there. We started in 2020. Our founders previously sold another startup to Sony, and then they had a new idea. Yeah, we started as a sensor company for robotics, but then we bought IP of eye tracking company and realized how much potential this technology has. And then with the boom of physical AI, we can really see how much we can do. And of course, as a hardware company, as a deep tech company, there are many challenges. Money is a big part of it, and that's where EIC comes. We won EIC Accelerator beginning of last year, I think. So it's been 1 year that we are in EIC Accelerator, one more to go. We are also a beneficiary of different EU-funded grants under Horizon umbrella. We closed our seed round 2 years ago, and we are now finalizing round A. So I think we are in a good position right now. Yeah, so next, it's a very exciting moment for us because we only had prototypes before. We had evaluation kits for the customers, but the next stage is to actually sell our ready off-the-shelf product. And of course, after that, we will improve and miniaturize our technology to go into XR market after that.